Right, when you get in your car map, honestly, I know how annoying it is the fact that I've done everything ready for a stage 2.5 map, but I still can't map the car because of the OBD port. If you do have any sort of tips or anything like that of how to get one fixed or get a full replacement, like with the wire and loom and everything like that, let me know in the comment section down below. But in today's video, we're going to be doing some sort of upgrades to the engine to make the car more reliable and also help with airflow as well. And it's also going to look quite cool. Now, first of all, we're going to start over here. Now, Nforcd have sent me a lovely little note, and have also sent me a little scoop. Now, this is for the BMW hot climate mod that I've already got in the car, but this goes in like that, and then allows airflow to be like pushed in into the actual intake. So at the minute it's just kind of open, but this actually directs the airflow in. So we're going to give that a go and see how we got on with that. So big shout out to Nforcd for sending that out. I really do appreciate that. That's pretty cool. And then over here we've got MJ Modification's new sort of badge stickers, and also in here we have got a new set of single slat grills, because at the minute I've got double slats and also one of them is broken, so I'd rather replace it with a single slat, to be honest. So we're going to do that as well, which kind of makes sense to do those together because we need to remove the old ones to get to that. And then last but not least, we have got the Masata charge pipe and also intake pipe. So these are going to replace the OEM stock sort of plastic ones. Now this was mainly sort of common in the M55 engine, but charge pipes over time, especially when tuned, can get quite hot when they push an extra boost, and they can also potentially crack. Now this was extremely common on the M55. Doesn't really happen on the B58 engine, but it's good to do the upgrade anyway, just in case you want to go for a lot more power, and also it just saves that one-off chance that it might go bang, then we're stuck stranded in the middle of nowhere because the car's gone into limp mode because it's lost boost. So yeah, preventative maintenance is always good. Now, Masata have kindly sent these out to me for this video, so really do appreciate that. I'll leave all links and stuff in the description down below. But obviously, watch this video to see if they're any good first and make sure they fit good. Apparently, they're made out of like premium quality, like aircraft aluminium. So yeah, they're definitely nice and solid, but they're also really, really light. So that is fantastic. We've got two-piece connected with like a silicone hose, because then it makes it easier to fit. It's also got meth ports and stuff on it, but apparently we can block those with some bungs, which I guess is in there somewhere. And in here we've got the little intake pipe in there as well, so we might as well do them both while we've got everything off the car. So this video has been kindly sponsored by Emerald Struts. So Emerald Struts provide automatic boot struts for various cars on the market. This is one of my favourite mods. Check out this. How cool is that? They are a simple plug and play installation, no coding, and they allow you to lift the boot completely hands-free just using the key. I've had them on my old car and they are actually awesome. So I'm still waiting for Emerald Struts to sort out my M140i with some cool bits, but that'll be coming very, very soon in an upcoming video. But if you're wondering what your next modification is, definitely consider these. These are so, so cool. So whether or not you want to show off these to your mates, or you've got a handful of bags and you want to be able to lift up the boot easily, either way, these are pretty cool. So if you want to go ahead and check them out, use code BB20 for 20% off. And also on the website, they've also got like key fobs, they've got other accessories like hoodies, jumpers, t-shirts, all those sort of things. So definitely go check them out.
Keep thinking that I could have done.
So old grills out of the way, I've kind of actually destroyed them, but it's made it easier to get them out. Now it's time to tackle this new sort of intake pipe scoop. So it looks like the old grill has to come out. It took me about 5 minutes to work this out, but I think the old grill has to come out. This then has to go in to replace it, and then you slide the old grill in that tiny bit there, and that hugs it and keeps it in. That's how I think it works.
Oh, baby, how could I know there was no second chances?
So everything is going okay with this, but we've managed to get the front clips in and hooked around, but the clips in behind, you've kind of like got to put your finger from the bottom and from the top, and there's very minimal access, especially if you've got big hands like me. So this is literally how I'm doing it. Put my finger down there, just trying to basically get this plastic stuff there, look, to go over that bit there. Hopefully you can see that on camera, but yeah, I think we're nearly there.
Speak of the truth when it's tainted. I fell into a big black hole.
So boom, just like that, the ductor's in there nice and solid. That isn't going anywhere. And also the grill is back in there to sort of any sort of main leaves and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all black, so it kind of blends in and that. I've just noticed this has got a few stone chips on it, so it might be worth me either wrapping that or repainting that at some point. Yeah, that might be worth looking at soon. But yeah, there we go. That should now help air go straight into there and actually get force into the intake. Now that is all done, it's time to put the engine modification grills on there. If you want to go ahead and check these out, if you just bought a BMW, this is definitely sort of the first modification to do, is black out your grills. I'll leave a link in the description down below to their page, and also use code BB10 as well, you can get 10% off. These are going to look much better than double. Right, it's my personal preference anyway. So they literally just slide in as simple as there you go, nearly in. Got to line it all up. Simple as that. Done.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act.
So we've now got the car ready to sort of start the work down here, because I want to take off the engine cover, so we've got more axes up here and also to the sensors and stuff there. I've also as well taken off this sound insulation because it will just help with induction noise, and to be fair, M cars and that don't have these, so I know the M2 Comp doesn't have this, so I just want to take it off. It just looks a bit cleaner, and yeah, might get a bit more sound as well. So now let's go ahead and take up the airbox and take the sort of the intake pipe out and see what we're working with. I'm hoping we've got the correct tools, because at the minute I've still not got all the tools I need. When I get paid, I need to buy that Halford's 200-piece toolkit. I really need to do that, but it's like 250 quid, but it's got to be done.
I was calling out your name, put my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost from me. You were running from it all. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting, my desire. Keep on moving to the purpose now. To the ending. Oh, the ocean. Keep on moving to the purpose now.
You're gonna have to let me know down in the comment section down below. There's a little bit of oil in there. Like, is that good or not? I have a feeling it's probably from my air filter, because it's one of those wet ones, like the one that's covered in oil. I'm gonna assume it's from that, but yeah, that isn't too great. I'll wipe it off on that, and obviously so I'll keep this one as a spare. But what I might do is buy a dry panel filter rather than a wet one, which you have to kind of re-oil and that. I think it's probably safer to run a dry one, so I'm going to buy one of those a little bit later on. But yeah, that is now out. Cool. So I've taken off this, which I believe is some sort of vacuum hose. I could be completely wrong, so don't shout me in the comments. But yeah, I'm going to transfer this over to the new one. It's quite tough. It was quite tough when I took it off. There you go. So that is now in and all sealed. So far, we've taken off the intake pipe, and I believe this is called a turbo elbow. But yet again, don't kill me in the comments. So that's now off. If you take a look down here, the turbo is now sort of revealed in one side. Now we need to break off that clamp down there. If you can see it, that little plastic tab, we need to break off that, pull off this C-clamp, and then pull off the charge pipe. Pretty straightforward.
You've been playing my mind lately, turning around. Once I thought you were mine, baby, we're safe and sound. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting, my desire. I follow your heartbeat. Keep on moving to the purpose now. To the ending. Oh, the ocean. Keep on moving to the purpose now. To the ending. I follow your heartbeat away, away.
So, after about an hour, yes, it took an hour. It's the first time sort of doing any sort of like modifications like this, so bear with me. We've unplugged everything, okay? So we've got off the charge pipe, the turbo elbow, and the intake pipe. Everything is off, and on the floor over here, this is the original charge pipe there. Yeah, no signs of cracking or anything like that at the moment, but it'll look nice to upgrade to this. So I think what we're going to do now is going to transfer all of the sensors and stuff over. Like this one over here, look. This one needs to be transferred into here. So you just put that into there, push it in, and then put the screw in on the top as well. You want to go ahead and use the new screws that they provide rather than using the old ones, just in case the thread's different and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'll tighten that up and then that one's done. There's also another sensor in the charge pipe that just literally unscrews. So we're going to take that one out. There you go. I don't know what this does, but something. And then we'll put this one in this one as well. There you go. Just literally screw that into there. Just hand tight, literally just snug, and just pull again. There you go. So that's now like that. Cool. So now we've got the two sensors and also the bung put in. That's now ready to go onto the throttle body. But I think we're going to start off with the bottom first, and then we'll put the top and put obviously the middle section in. Yeah, we'll do that. So there we have it, that is the charge pipe all installed. I used the old clip of the original charge pipe, pushed it in there, that's all solid. I then screwed it into the throttle body, put the bungs in. I just need to put the sensors in now, which I'll do now. So that one goes in like that, boom, and that one goes in like that, boom, like that, and push that to lock it in. Perfect, that's all in there, that is solid, that ain't going anywhere. Now, let's do the intake pipe. Sweet, so everything is in. I do need to sort of readjust a few things, but let's give it a start up and make sure the car doesn't blow up. So warm up the temperature a minute. So far so good. So there we have it, the pipes are now all complete. I'm really happy, especially with the Masata strut brace as well. This is really coming along. So yeah, here they are. So down here we have the old pieces. So yeah, you can see here that there's sort of like a filter there, and also there's like another filter on here. So what we've done is we've just basically done a straight pipe through, and then obviously there's the old one there, the old charge pipe. I seriously love how this is coming along. It's starting to look really nice. I do want to adjust this just a little bit, but what I'll do is I'm gonna wait until I get a new air filter, and then I'll be able to move it, you know, and fine tune it and everything like that. But yeah, looking really nice. So ladies and gentlemen, that is where I'm going to wrap up today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, rating, comment and subscribe. If you want to go ahead and check out all the products in today's video, there'll be links and discount codes in the description down below. Other than that, I'll catch you guys very soon in a brand new video.